Hey gang, Melissa here, and can we just talk about it and get it over with? Because it's like the big elephant in the room, the big beehive in the room. I really wanted to film tonight, not even today, tonight. Little Nugget went to bed and I thought I would go and do something with my hair and put some makeup on and film, and then the hair was not cooperating. So it just kind of got put up in this thing, and I'm gonna try not to move from side to side so you really can't see how jacked up it is. But maybe I'm paying homage to Mad Men season 7 starting soon. Maybe I am. How do you know I'm not? I'm not. But I'm begging for forgiveness instead of asking for permission, because that's how I like to roll anyway. But bear with me. And if some of you want to talk about the jacked up eyebrow too, whatever. I don't even know what's going on today. I do. It's called lack of preparation. And I hope you forgive me for it. So this is April. But we're doing March favorites for this video. This is April, but we're here for March favorites. And I'm not going to keep you for too long, but I did want to share with you the things that I absolutely have been grabbing for the entire month and talk to you about them for just a little bit. And without further ado, here I go. No special order. MAC. I do not have a lot of MAC products. I have very, very few MAC products. I probably can count on one hand how many MAC products I have. How many times are you going to say MAC products? I haven't even been counting. This is the MAC, there it is again, Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. I have it in Light Plus. Yep, it's dirty. I know, but it's my dirt, and it proves to you I use it. It's just the powder that I use after I put my foundation on. I go in with this. I've been using this all month. I've used it longer than this month. I always go back to it. I'm getting ready to do a video of products that I think are overhyped. Don't confuse that with crap products. Crap products and then products that are overhyped are very different videos. At least they are for me anyway. One that I'm going to talk about and mention is actually the Laura Mercier Loose Minerals, the powder. And if Kristen Game is watching, she just went, what? I have that, and because I trust Kristen, and she's normally right, and Lisa D1 swears by it as well. I don't get it. And I'll talk about it in my products that I feel like are overhyped, but I don't feel like it's any better than this, or even Revlon Photo Ready powder. I'll talk about that later, but I really do love this. This is something that if I ever hit pan on it and need to repurchase, I will, because it's just a great finishing powder, and it's nice, and it's not cakey, and you know, is it skin-like? I guess it's as skin-like as you can get for a powder. That's the way I feel about it. Blush. Next month it will be different because I just purchased another blush and I think it's phenomenal. But this month, and actually another month too, it's been the Chanel Le Blush Cream in Fantastic. How easy is that? 66 Fantastic, and it is. There it is. And I have it on now, and I've had it on other videos. I use this brush, the e.l.f. brush, it's the small stipple brush. Thank you, Emily Noel 83. You are a genius, and she's the first person I heard about this from. It is perfect for applying this blush. It is crazy pigmented. I've used this brush for a long time. You would never know it from what's missing from it. But just to give you kind of an idea, like, okay, I'll go like that. There's really nothing there. If I go, oh, I suck at this. If I go 2 times like that, and then look at that. This stuff is bananas. It's crazy pigmented. So the way that I use this is I go in there and I go like that, and then not with this, but in the palm of my hand, and of course they're always clean when I do it. I get off the excess right there, because if you do it here, then it stains and it's there. It's just easier to do in my palm, and then I go in and stipple it on and work from there. But I will have this forever because it's just that pigmented, and I really do love the color. You can shear it out. It shears out to such a pretty color. It was a fall color. I don't think it's limited edition. Maybe it is. If it is, I'm sorry. It's number 66, Fantastic. But I really do love it. They do have other ones that are out. I know that for sure because I've been looking at them on Nordstrom and contemplating buying. But this brush is amazing. For stain, for cream, for the new Armani blush that I got, the Fusion. Oh, man, I have 3 of these, and I just ordered a couple more because I'm afraid they're going to discontinue them, and then they'll go away and I'll never have them, because that's normally what happens with things I really love. But this brush is amazing. I'm going to stop talking about that brush. Moving on, mascara. If you've been watching for a while, you know I layer my mascara. There's a handful of them that I don't layer because they don't need it, but in general I layer. And the second mascara I've been using all month, I may have even mentioned it last month, but if I did, it's just because it's that good, is the Butterfly, the L'Oreal Butterfly Lash Out. No matter what mascara I've been putting on this month, first I end up with this because it does an amazing job at separating and lengthening just a little bit, and I love it. I love it. I love the design. I use it exactly the way it's supposed to for those end little lashes to get them winged out at the end. But I can't say enough good things about this mascara, and I definitely will repurchase it. I hope they don't discontinue it. I know there's mascaras coming out all the time, but this is, if you haven't tried it, give it a shot. Even if you don't use it on its own, I've used it on its own. I've used it on its own, and it's very nice on its own. It lengthens, it separates. The only thing, the reason why I layer it is because the only thing that I don't love on its own is the volume, the thickness that it gives. So that's why I generally like to double up. But there's several days that I actually do wear this alone, and that's okay too. So it's a good product. I like it very much. Moving on, eyeliner. I have showed you the brown version of this before, and I grabbed the black today because that's what I used this evening while getting ready for this video. It's the Jordana Fabu eyeliner. And you can find this at Walgreens and Kmart. And I know a lot of the Kmarts are going out of business, so I picked mine up at Walgreens. I generally use the brown instead of the black, but I have both. And I can't say enough good things about this. It's super affordable. I think it's $2.99 for the eyeliner. You can get small, thick, thicker. Obviously, with any kind of a tip like that, you can customize it to how you want it to look, and it lasts. It lasts, it doesn't move. And I will say this though, I know several people, and I've watched several people say that they don't like it because they think they've gotten a bad batch. Unfortunately, I don't know why they haven't figured this out. Jordana has had bad batches of both colors. If you get a bad batch of the brown, it looks red. And if you get a bad batch of the black, it looks like brown, because it's not. And I know I say that just so you know, if you pick one of these up and you're like, this sucks, what the heck is she talking about? Take it back. Please take it back and get a different one, because you probably got a bad batch. But I don't think it's so common, but I have heard people randomly say that, so I kind of wanted to put that out there. But I personally have never gotten a bad one, black or brown. I've repurchased numerous times, and this normally is my go-to eyeliner, so it's worth a shot. Just give it a shot. I really think it's concealer. If you've watched for a while, God, I hate to keep saying that, and I used to hate it when I used to watch videos and not make them, but I get it, because you kind of want to put it out there like, hey guys, I know you've heard this a million times before, but then there's new people here who haven't heard it before, so you kind of want to put it out there. But the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser has been my holy grail for a long, long time. It is, for us ladies who are in our 30s, 40s, and even for you younger little bits there, it's good stuff. However, I have moved on, and I still use the Instant Age Rewind. It's an amazing concealer still, but the Maybelline Dream Lumi, man, this is the second one of these that I have. I'm getting ready to do another empties video that has the used up one in there. There is just, I think it's because this is the illumination plus the concealment. Now, I use this in conjunction with the Armani corrector. If I'm not using the corrector, I do prefer the Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser, because I feel like it's more coverage and it just looks a little bit nicer because I have really dark circles. But as long as I'm using the Armani corrector, which is phenomenal by the way, I know it's expensive, but it's really good and it smashes your dark circles. And if you can get that, pay the extra, and then use a drugstore concealer like this, you're good to go. Plus it lasts forever. But I've been using this for a long time. I really, really like it. It's not sparkly, because I feel like some of the illuminating under eye stuff has not glitter, but maybe a little bit of shimmer, and it just doesn't look right, at least not for me. I'm 37. I just feel like I'm getting too old to be using all sorts of glittery shimmerness there. It's not good. I don't know why I look like I'm voguing. I'm not. I'm sorry. But give this stuff a shot. I was really surprised by it, and I'm glad that I tried it. It's something that I'll continue to repurchase, but I still will use the Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser. It's a freaking mouthful. It really is. Lips. Love-hate relationship with this stuff right here. NARS. I have vented about it before. I'm going to vent about it again. What are you doing? What are you doing, NARS? Because you charge so much money for this stuff, and you can't, again, it is disgusting. It smells horrible. It smells horrible. It doesn't taste good either. Not that you're eating your lip gloss, but you know, sometimes you do, and especially if you're a little bit thicker like me, what's the matter with the little taste? Don't be judgmental. But this is the classic. Is this the Turkish Delight? Oh my God, I can't even read. No, it's not. It's actually Stolen Kisses. I thought it was Turkish Delight, but I think that's more milky. Stolen Kisses. I've been pairing this and using this with everything, including this, which is from Revlon, and it's 090 Pearl Plum. I have this on today. Pearl Plum in this. Some people get grossed out by watching people put lip gloss on. I'm sorry if you do. I'm not trying to gross you out. The point is that this is one of these colors. I'll swatch it because I'm amazing at swatches. That's like way thick. This is one of these colors. It's a nudie color. It's a pinkish brown, and you can pair it with just about anything. That's a more berry color, obviously, a pearly, but you can mix it and it just is nice. It's nice. I really do love it. I hate the way it smells. I hate the way it tastes. I probably won't repurchase it, but I'm enjoying it while I have it, and I am gonna probably keep using it for a long, long time until it's gone. Why not? Moving on to hair. Right. One hair product for you, that's it. And this is an oldie, but a goodie. Man, this stuff came out when I think I was 11. Was I 11? I think I was in 5th grade. I was 11 in 6th grade. I was 10. Who cares? Nobody cares. The point is, it's been out for a very long time, and it's BioSilk. And it's a silicone, it says Silk Therapy. What it is, it's a silicone finishing treatment for your hair. You get done, your hair kind of looks a little dry or frizzy, you put it on, and it looks pretty and shiny, and if you use too much, it looks greasy, so be very careful because a little bit goes a long way. And I don't even know, one little drip there. That's pointless. That's pointless to show you. The point is that you need such a very little amount, which is good because it's rather expensive. This little bottle was $14.95, but I got this a couple years ago. No, I didn't. I got about a year and a half ago. Maybe 2 years ago. I don't use a lot. I've got 2 of these little ones though. So the point is, it's an oldie but a goodie, and it's one of those rediscovered products because there's a lot of products out there now that do the same thing, claim to do the same thing, yet this product, the little amount I have to use, the fragrance, I really, because I suck at describing fragrances, it smells good. It is good. It smells very nice. It's not offensive. It's clean and crisp, and that's all I can say about it because I'm horrible at describing fragrances. But you can generally find this pretty much anywhere, any salon, online, Amazon, and whatnot. Walmart may even be carrying this now, but it's just something I've used for years and years, and I'll continue to use it because it's that good. Okay, so the last 2 things are nail products. One of them you've probably seen before. I cannot say enough good things about this. Sally Hansen Insta-Dry. This I use, it's not only a fast drying coat that you use in your nails, but I use this for my top coat. I know a lot of people use a top coat and then use this, but I don't. I put the 2 layers of nail polish on, and then I use this for my top coat. And I'm not even claiming that my cuticles are phenomenal right now, but they're not as raggedy as they could be. They could be raggedier. Yes, I know that sounded horrible. That was the point. Point is that if you put this on after the 2 coats of nail polish and wait a little while, you can go to sleep and you can lay on your nails and you'll wake up and they will not be smudged and creased and look crazy. I take one step further and I use this. I wait 5 minutes. I take a bowl of ice water, and I had some questions about this before, so I wanted to cover this real quick. the whole purpose of taking ice water and dunking your hands in there for as long as you can stand it on and off for about 10 minutes is because it makes your nail polish harden, and it makes it, which basically makes it dry faster. So it's hardening, drying faster, and that's just even like double insurance if you have no life like I do and you have extra time. I know not everybody does, but sometimes I forego sleep just to do it for you. No, but I do, and it really does help so it's not smudged and nasty, because I'm already fighting the issue of bad cuticles as it is. I don't need a bunch of smudge marks in there to compete with as well. And last but not least, this I got from Walgreens. It's a Studio 35 product, Studio 35 brand. You can get it next to the Sally Hansen stuff in the nail section, and it's just a cuticle trimmer and a cuticle pusher. Little rubber one. The reason why I'm mentioning it is because I have a Revlon one of these, and I have another brand. I'm not really sure at the moment. I don't really know what the other brand is. This, out of all three of them, is the best one. And I've had it for a really long time. Part of the issue with me is when I do use it to trim my cuticles, and I know a lot of people don't agree with that. A lot of people don't agree with cutting or trimming your cuticles. You should just push them back, and I respect that. I really do. But for me, it just doesn't work for me just to do that. And it may be because I'm impatient and lazy, and I accept that. But I use this a couple times a week. And the other reason why I love this is because if you do your nails and you're not great at doing them, which I'm not, if you use this the next day after you do your nails, it gets off the excess nail polish as well. But it stays sharp, and it just is the best one I've ever used. So you can get this at Walgreens, and it's the Studio 35 brand, pink and white, cuticle trimmer and pusher, and I really like it very much. So those are my favorites. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble and babble and dealing with the hiveness that's going on here. If you have any questions, let me know below. I'm on Twitter and Instagram as well, if you're just not sick of me enough yet. I am. You're normally daily. So I'll put those links below as well. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you taking the time. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. That way you won't miss a video. And if you don't want to, it's cool. It's all right. Just check back in later. Okay? All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.